Tonight, the Jews are practicing their faith. Yom Kippur means Day of Atonement. They're praying for forgiveness for what they have done to others and what others have done to them. Please pray for us, my brothers and sisters of the faith. We need it. We need it. 2 years today, one of the ugliest scenes I've ever covered in 25 years. Changed Israel, will change it for a generation, and now it has changed what Gaza will look like for a generation. I want to bring in a young man who will give us what we get the least of, okay? Eyes that I trust on the ground in Gaza, okay? Eli Wininger, his family escaped religious persecution, moved to Israel in 2015. A year later, he joined the IDF, okay? He then volunteered to redeploy and fight for Israel in the Gaza war. Eli said, sitting back, watching, not an option. He joins me now. We've stayed in touch. He says, when I get in there, I'll give you fresh eyes on the situation. I said, thank you, and here he is now. I'm glad to see you safe. Thank you for giving me a look. What do you want people to know about life on the ground, where you are, and tell them where you are approximately?
Sure. So we're located on the Netzarim corridor, which, as many people know, is a long passageway going into from Israel into Gaza, straight to the ocean. And the biggest thing that I'd say, what made me incredibly happy to see as soon as I got here, was the amount of trucks that I see every single day. We're right along, food trucks, aid trucks. We're right along the border, and we're seeing them every single day, tens and tens and tens of them, hundreds of them coming in without stop. And for me, as like a human being, that's reassuring to see. As a Jew, that's reassuring to see. And I think it's super important for people around the world to know that aid is going in constantly.
Now, you know the obvious question for people. Some will believe you. Some may believe you more because you're an American and you're with the IDF. Some will say, this guy is lying out his whoop because he's fighting for the IDF. So how do you justify your humanity? What do you want people to know about why you should be trusted?
At the end of the day, the biggest reason I joined the IDF is because my grandfather is a Holocaust survivor, and I wanted to make sure that what happened to him never happens again, to the Jewish people, but also to any people at all. And the last thing I would do is take part in any type of genocide. I know that word's been thrown around all the time. I don't agree with it, but the fact of the matter is it's thrown around. The last thing I would want to do is take part in anything of that type. And from the moment I went into Gaza, from the moment I first enlisted in the IDF, but especially when I went into Gaza right after October 7th, and again now, it's the last thing that I see. Our rules of engagement on the ground are incredibly strict, even here now where we're located, where there should not be citizens anywhere near us. We are not allowed to shoot unless there's a absolutely confirmed terrorist armed coming at us. And, you know, a genocide would never say that. A genocide would say, kill everyone you see. It doesn't matter, left and right, kill blindly. And, you know, that's why I'm so proud to be here and to continue to serve. And that's why I came back a year later.
I'm sure there are people that you're seeing on the ground that aren't supposed to be there. What would you say the ratio is of people who say, get out of here, I hate you, to help us get out of this and get out from under the yoke of a terrorist organization?
Sure. So far in the last month that I've been here and redeployed, we haven't had interaction with actual civilians yet. In the next week, we're expecting to have an interaction with civilians. We're going to be deployed a bit closer to the humanitarian, the GHF. And during that time, we're expecting to have more exposure. But for now, we've had zero exposure with civilians, so I can't answer that.
How much heat is there? How kinetic is it on the ground with you and enemy fighters?
Again, with enemy fighters, it's really whack-a-mole. Their strategy is to pop out of tunnels. Literally just last night, we discovered a new tunnel entering not far from where we are, and starting from Gaza and getting very close to the Israeli border. So we're continuously finding new tunnels, and that's our biggest threat. That's our biggest concern that we're dealing with right now.
How long are you there?
We've got about another month here, and then, you know, that's unless we have a peace treaty in the next week. At the end of the day, it's in Hamas's hand to end this. I don't want to be here. My teammates don't want to be here. They can end it tomorrow, today.
The brothers and sisters want peace?
Everybody wants peace.
Today is the Day of Atonement. I hope you forgive me for not getting back to you soon enough when you reach out. I am available. Please pray for us. We all need it today and every day, and stay safe. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.